Come to the broadcast. My name is John Jacob Curie.
And I am Regina Manyara.
And Rangesh is a sign language interpreter. Let's just get right in. And President William Ruto has nominated 51 principal secretaries, retaining 6 that served under the regime of retired President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Belio Kipsang, Charles Hinga, Julius Korir, Kiptoo and Harry Kimutai have, if approved by respective departmental committees, will continue to serve under the 5th administration.
While over 9,000 people applied for the position of Principal Secretary, the Public Service Commission shortlisted 477 candidates who were interviewed in the last 2 weeks. PSC forwarded 250 names to President William Ruto, from which the head of state has picked 51 Principal Secretaries, retaining some that served under the 4th regime. Among those retained having served under retired President Uhuru Kenyatta are Devolution PS Julius Korir, who will now serve as PS State Department for Cabinet Affairs under the Office of a Deputy President. Northern Corridor PS Belio Kipsang will go back to the education docket. Housing PS Charles Hinga will continue serving in the department. Environment and Forestry PS Kiptoo has been nominated to take over the National Treasury docket. Health PS Peter Tum will move to the Medical Services Department, while Livestock PS Harry Kimutai will continue serving in the department. Shadrach Mwadime, an administrative secretary under the 4th regime, will serve as PS for Shipping and Maritime Affairs. The president also appeared to reward some of his political loyalists in a tough balancing act considering regional balance, gender, youth and disability parameters. Immediate former MPs Patrick Mariro and Nixon Korir nominated to serve as PSS Defense and Lands respectively. Former Uasin Gishu County gubernatorial hopeful Professor Julius Bitok has been nominated as PS Citizen Affairs, while his counterpart in Kitui, Jonathan Mueke, has been nominated to the Sports and Arts Department. Beatrice Inyangala, the Deputy Governor nominee for the Kakamega County ANC candidate Cleopas Malala, has been nominated to the Higher Education and Research Department, while political analyst and President Ruto's campaigner Edward Kisiangani will serve as the Broadcasting and Telecommunications PS. Former Kieni MP hopeful Alex Washira has been nominated to the Energy Department. Others nominated are Teresia Mbaika Malokwe for Devolution, Esther Ngero for Performance and Delivery Management, University Don Aurelia Rono for Parliamentary Affairs under the Office of Prime Cabinet Secretary, Raymond Domolo for Interior and National Administration, Caroline Nyawera Murage for Correctional Services, former IEBC ICT Manager James Muhati for Economic Planning, Legal Advisor at the Office of a Deputy President Korir Singoei for Foreign Affairs, Roslyn Jogu for Diaspora Affairs, Amos Gadesha for Public Service, Veronica Mweni Nduva for Gender and Affirmative Action, Joseph Mungai Mbugwa for Roads, Mohamed Dagar for Transport, Joel Arumonyang for Public Works, John Kipchumba Tanui for ICT and Digital Economy, Justin Mburu for Health Standards and Professional Management, Esther Mudhara Muhoria for TVET, Philip Kelo Harsama for Crop Development, Alfred Kombudo for Trade, Abubakar Hassan for Investment Promotion, and Julius Mukhwana for Industry. Also nominated are Patrick Kiburi Kilemi for Cooperatives, Susan Mangeni for MSMEs, Ismail Madei for Youth Affairs, Festus Ngeno for Environment, Efantas Kimodo for Forestry, John Ololtua for Tourism, Sylvia Nasea Muhoro for Wildlife, Umi Mohammed Bashir for Culture and Heritage, Paul Rono for Water and Sanitation, Gitonga Mugambi for Irrigation, Geoffrey Kaituko for Labor and Skills Development, Joseph Mugosi Mutavi for Social Protection and Senior Citizen Affairs, Abdi Dubat for East African Community Affairs, Idris Dogota for the ASALs and Regional Development, Elijah Mwangi for Mining, and Betsy Mudhoninjage for Blue Economy and Fisheries. The nominees await vetting by the relevant departmental committees of the National Assembly, approval by the House, and the final appointment by the President.